Hi coaches, we are on day 13 of this group, and so we've been together for 13 days, a little bit longer when you add in the weekends, and we've learned a lot and we've covered a lot, and I hope that you've taken it in slowly and that you're just digesting little by little, and you don't feel overwhelmed, because there's no reason to feel overwhelmed. You can take this at your own speed and do the things that you need to do, that line up with your own priorities and your goals. So today we want to move in to talk about Facebook and Instagram. So I'll move right in. On Facebook, we have about 4 or 5 things that I want to make mention of, and that you can write these down to make points when you're working on Facebook and how to do that. So the first thing is to make new contacts and grow your network. And think about doing that on a daily basis and what that looks like. The second thing is to add new friends onto Facebook, 1 to 3 per day. Facebook has rules, and you need to stay in the perimeter of that so that Facebook doesn't put you in Facebook jail for friending too many people, because they're not looking at your content. They're not looking at who you are. They're looking at, you're friending too many people, and that raises a red flag with them. It's not about quantity of friends. It's about quality. So think about who the mutual friends are of these people, and if they're quality people, then you can probably trust that these new people are quality people as well. And try to don't have too much stranger danger, but also keep yourself safe, and friend healthier type people, positive people. You don't want to look on someone's page and friend a negative Nancy. Number 3, write 10 things down that brand you, and you can look up groups on Facebook to connect with those brands. So whatever things that brand you, if it's German Shepherds or whitewater rafting, you can search for groups that have people in that enjoy doing that, and so that you can chat with them, and maybe if they live in your same town, you can get together, walk your dogs, or go whitewater rafting and make new friends. But the thing that I've had experience with, the 2 things that I've had experience with, are going to my friends' pages and going to my family and friending people that they've known for a long time, or even some of their family members. Because if I have family that doesn't want to join me and they haven't sent me referrals, then I'm more than willing to go look on their page and see if people that they either go to church with or they work with might be interested in doing this and connecting with them. In the search box on Facebook, you can type in friends who ... whatever you're looking for. Friends who like to ski, or friends who like to rollerblade. You can find groups that have those people in it that like to talk about that. We all like different things, and one thing isn't better than the other. So if it's gardening, think about the things that you write down your brands if you haven't already. If you haven't gotten the idea that this is all about your brand and who you want to connect with and who you will enjoy being with, that is so important overall. So posting on Facebook, and then this can go along with posting on Instagram as well. But sharing value, sharing things that benefit people, sharing things that people are looking at that can help them and that either can make them laugh or make them think. But avoiding negativity, avoiding a lot of politics, avoiding complaining or negativity. Those kind of things are the basis of what I teach my coaches on how to engage on Facebook. So be engaging with other people and liking their stuff. When you have time, I don't advise you to sit on Facebook and scroll and spend hours of wasteful time on that. But every once in a while, you need to engage with people and, chat with people on their photos and talk about their cutie kids and their cutie puppies. And, if they're moving, offer help or whatever to connect with people. We aren't being selfish here. We are sharing things about our life and sharing things to help people. So we want to help people in, whatever walk of life that they're in, and finding some kind of balance that you can, do that with is the best thing for you. On Instagram, posting on Instagram and using the right kind of hashtags and making really nice pictures that are eye-catching for people. I mean, the same thing on Facebook. Messy food pictures don't work for people. I mean, they don't work for me. I will not stop and look at a messy food picture whatsoever. There's a good app called Vibrantly. It's not free. I don't think it's free anymore. I mean, I paid, I think, $3 or $5 for it. And it is the most amazing food app. I mean, it can take an ugly plate of food and make it look pretty. So think about, playing around with apps and making pictures look really good so that people stop and look at it and you catch people's attention. Even if you're posting a tablespoon of peanut butter, there's ways that you can put sparkles around it and make people be like, oh, that's awesome and yummy. What does she have to say about that? Hopefully it's something good. But so on Instagram, searching hashtags and creating a list of branded hashtags that you enjoy. And avoiding hashtags that are Beachbody name drops. So avoiding 21 Day Fix, or Shakeology hashtags. I mean, you can do broader hashtags, but you're not going to get targeted people in. One of my favorite things about Instagram it's almost like instant gratification. That's what I call it, Instagrad, because you post something and you hashtag it, and like within seconds you have 20 likes. And so what you're wanting is the right kind of people to see it. So figuring out how you can target your brand or your hashtags for your brand and creating those hashtags to attract the right kind of people. One of the warning signs that you can use for those hashtags are if you search that hashtag, if it's on your list, search that hashtag, and if 10,000 pictures come up and they're all within the same hour, and then you refresh it and new pictures pop up and you keep refreshing it, new pictures pop up. I mean, don't waste your time there, but that's a warning sign that people are not going to see your picture because there's so many pictures with that one hashtag. So be original and not too original that no one knows that hashtag exists, but, find some hashtags that match who you are, or they don't have to match your picture, but, finding ones that people can search and that would have like-minded people finding you. There are a few no-nos with Instagram. When I used to do Instagram, I loved connecting with people and I loved finding people that I could relate with and that I could chat with, but I did not, this is the biggest no-no is, do not say, I can add you to Facebook and put you in my challenge group so that you can do this program, or so that, if you enjoy fitness, I can add you. That's not building a relationship. Chat with them, comment on a few of their pictures if you go to their page, and like some of their pictures, and maybe comment on a few of ones that you really like, and be engaging. Maybe ask some questions, and they'll come back and probably follow you and look at your stuff and probably find you very motivating and valuable to follow. And, that's going to take some time, just like Facebook does with building relationships. So you want to, keep that going with them and continue to do that every day. And eventually you add them to Facebook, or you sign them up to coach, or you invite them to a challenge. I think I've gotten 2 really good coaches off of Instagram, and that was really fun times to meet them and chat with them and, move them over to Facebook. So, keeping in mind that social media demands value. There's so much crud and crime and negativity in the world that people are crying for value and for positivity. So be that light in people's life. Be that light that stands apart. When someone thinks about coconut milk, they think about me. Or with April, when they think about Chipotle, they think of April. And branding yourself with valuable, wonderful, fun, happy things. You want people to say, when I ate this, I thought of you. Or when I went and did this, or when I saw that, when I went shopping at this store, I thought of you. That's the kind of stuff that you want. You want people to be thinking of you because you're putting positivity out there, and because you're being just a bright, shining star in their life that they have been waiting for. And that's really what's going to connect you with them and connect you with the right people, and help build a relationship that can be lasting, in this business or in a challenge or just in your life. So that's all I have for today. And if you have any questions about this, or if you've had good experiences with hashtags, maybe share some of your favorite hashtags that you use on Instagram. And I for your homework, I want you to write down the things that, if you haven't done already, the 10 things that brand you for Facebook and for Instagram. And if you want to share some of those things that you enjoy and that you're connecting with people through groups, I'd love that to be something that you post about in the group today so that other people can get ideas, from that. But guys, I hope you have a great day and that you are doing your 3 Vital Behaviors, you're making new contacts and sharing value on Facebook. And don't forget to get some really good apps so that you make your pictures look awesome. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, our last day. Woo woo! All right, bye, guys.